Hi, it's Carolyn here, trichologist at Absolique. We're doing the microneedle therapy now. So we've come out of the shower, we've rinsed out your shampoo and conditioner, and that was following brush therapy, scalp cleanser, scalp tonic, shampoo, conditioner on long hair. We've detangled the hair with a wide tooth comb, okay, so very careful not to stretch the hair when it's wet because it's very elastic. And again, if we've got hair loss, we're being very, very gentle. So I've detangled the hair, but I've also now divided the head in half, ear to ear, and then in quarters. Okay, so we've got 4 sections, front right, front left, and then back right, back left. Okay, so we separate, and then we're going to use our microneedle. So the microneedle is to create these tiny little channels. It triggers a little bit an injury reaction, which is a healing response, and it's all about getting facilitation and further absorption of our topical hair loss treatments, that we're not using any harmful ingredients, so we have to work harder to get it clean. Okay, it comes in a case. Okay, when you open the case, you always need to make sure you're on a solid surface. Okay, so we don't want to drop the microneedle. You will always store it in the case. For doing the therapy, we're going to be picking it up and putting it down. Okay, so I suggest you use a towel or something to pop it down. The needles are little acupuncture needles, and if you keep dropping it onto a hard surface, they will go blunt, so I would just pop it here. We're also going to be using a tail comb, so we're only going to use the tail end of the comb. We don't use the teeth end of the comb. It's too fine for this type of hair, so just the tail. Okay, so what we're going to do for this length hair, okay, we're going to work on the part line here. Okay, if we roll this way, we're going to get all caught up in the hair. So what we're going to do is roll in little movements. Okay, we're on the scalp. Okay, just hold the hair separate, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're on the part line. You need to feel this, but it should not hurt. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pop the microneedle down, and then we're going to section the hair with the tail, the diameter of the microneedle, which is about 2 centimeters. Okay, separate again, and then 1, 2, 3. Just holding the hair down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you do get tangled in the hair, just be gentle to lift it up and pull it away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pop it down, and your next section. So as you're getting closer to the front, okay, in these little temple areas, these recessions, we all have finer hair there. It might hurt a little bit more, so if it hurts, back off. 1, 2, 3. We should not be drawing blood with this, okay? We should feel it, but it certainly should not hurt. Now at this point, your scalp is still cold from the tonic, so you can actually feel where you've been with the microneedle. That's a very interesting sensation. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and pop it down. And we just keep working down. Again, as the hair gets finer and we get closer to the hairline, just back off the pressure. If it hurts, back off. Okay, as we're getting closer down to this little side area, the hair is quite fine there. So this will probably be my last section here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you can hold that up, and you can actually roll up into the hairline. 1, 2, 3, over the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you repeat exactly the same on the other side. Okay, we're still with our microneedle therapy. We're doing the back of the head now. So we're going to start in our middle section, and we're on the part line again. So again, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to work down the head. 1, 2, 3. Again, on this length hair, if you roll this way, you're going to get all caught up. Okay, I only generally roll down to the bone here because this area here is quite thin, and when we finish, we're going to hold the hair up and roll up into that area. It's all about being quick here because you're on the timer from the tonic. We want to get our treatments finished whilst the tonic is still making the scalp feel cold, which is that 10-minute mark. Now, when you're first learning this, the microneedle therapy is what takes the longest. But everything we've been doing, the cleaning, the prepping, the opening, is to help this to work. You know, the microneedle really gets the next steps really working, so it's super, super important. Really easy to do this yourself. I'm just doing it today just to demonstrate, but doing it yourself because the scalp's cold and just feeling your way through, it's super easy. Okay, you don't need a mirror, you just do it by feel. The microneedle, as we said, you can feel where you've been. It leaves an interesting sensation on the scalp so you know where you've been. But we keep doing that rule, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I just keep doing my sections, the width of the microneedle, and just working around the head. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, as you get used to this, generally takes about 2 weeks, you'll get much, much quicker. But you know, most people, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes. Okay, so in the beginning we want to get it right rather than getting it quick, and then once you get it right you will naturally get quicker. Okay, then we just hold it up and we roll up into this finer area here again as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, as always, if we get a little bit tangled, just be gentle. Okay, and then you would just repeat the same for the other side.